Miss Mark. Welcome to another video. I debated about sharing this one because it's not the best recording I've ever done of an iPad drawing, but found this footage and just figured it was good enough for a quick time-lapse voiceover experience. You can see clearly, it's just not, there's a bit of a glare. It's kind of like a large glare, but you can still see, I don't know. Anyway, what I always ask myself is, would I watch this if someone else posted it? And for this one, the answer was yes. Anyway, this was a sketch that I did for an image of my character Eleanor, who was going to go on the kind of the end of a webcomic episode. I, for a little while, was drawing little illustrations to go on the end of the episodes, but I don't really do that anymore because I just don't have time, which is sad because I like doing them. It kind of felt fun just to draw. It was a way to make it so that I needed to draw for fun, just draw the characters standing there looking cool or looking pretty or whatever. But at this point with the webcomic, I just don't have time. Like, if I'm drawing the characters, I'm drawing comic pages. Hopefully, I've got four more episodes to do before I go on a break. And then maybe we can get back to single little just for fun illustrations like this. But it was fun. I had a little bit of a struggle kind of figuring out what she was gonna wear and kind of the style of her dress, but I think the one that I ended up with is pretty good. I kind of liked the sketch, like watching the video now. I kind of like the initial design for her dress, but I know I kind of didn't go with it because it looked a little bit like too modern. I'm sure I found a reference for it, but I don't know, something about the sleeves. I think it was the way I drew them looked actually almost more like 80s or something, 70s maybe. Anyway, I scrapped it and kind of went for the more off-the-shoulder look, which is kind of actually Eleanor's style. She kind of does the off-the-shoulder thing a lot when she's dressed up. So yeah, I think it fits her more, but I kind of wish I had given the initial sketch, the initial concept, a little bit more effort, just to kind of see if I could make it work, but that's okay. I'm okay with the way that it came out, and yeah, I don't dislike it. I think this was also fun because outside of comic pages, I feel like I don't sketch very much on my iPad, and sometimes I forget how fun it is and how convenient it is that you can just move things, and I really love the liquefy tool. I don't appreciate how fun the iPad drawing experience can be when I'm drawing comic pages because I'm so focused on layout and panels and working efficiently. Like, the comic is like my job, basically. So doing something like this was like, oh yeah, the iPad is so fun. I just had fun with it. I do, you'll see later, like, I think the first color that I picked for her dress, I actually like way better than the sort of minty green color that I went with. Like, kind of watching this video, I was like, dang, that first color was a much better choice. I think I went with the mint color because I sometimes feel like she shouldn't wear blue because Dazer does wear blue. It's his uniform color. So then sometimes I feel like she shouldn't wear blue, but honestly, I should stop thinking that hard about it. It might be a good idea. But oh well. I also I like the style of this sketch. The other problem I have because of, here's the color. It's like an aqua teal something. Neon. Looks a lot better. Anyway, I really, whenever I sit down to use my iPad, I usually have a very specific goal, like comic pages. And so I actually don't leave sketches in this sketchy state very often. Like, I usually have a purpose, so it has to be finished and do the clean line art and all that kind of stuff. I really should sketch more like this. I like it. And I feel like it does a good job, especially when I add the multiply layer for the shading. It really looks nice. Like, yeah. It's fun to watch these videos, especially like this one and one of my other recent time-lapse videos were from just a couple months ago, from June, and it's kind of funny that they're feeling very inspiring to me in August. Like, it's not like I'm looking back years, but just in June, I wasn't moving yet, and I wasn't working as many hours. I was just in general more laid back than I am in August. Nothing really bad's happening in August. It's just I'm back to working my full-time job and full swing in the comic and stuff. So anyway, yeah, it's kind of nice to look back on summer vacation art, I guess you could call it, and kind of want to bring a little bit of that back in. Obviously, this is not the final version. You'll have to go read my comic to see which episode the final version is in. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Hope you didn't mind the iffy quality, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!